Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Fragrance Speedrunning. This is part 3 of the Prin Lomros series. This time we're doing his last brand, just titled Prin. This is a series for Prin Lomros. I have already done 2 videos in this series, so if you haven't watched those 2, watch the Strangest Perfumery one first, and then the Parfums Persona, because these are his brands in order, and they do have their own reasons behind all of them. So Parfums Prin, which is his third brand, was launched in 2019, and this brand concept is based on his poetic thoughts, this is coming from Parfumo, about the twilight world, and thus on a fluid transition between light and dark based on animalistic ingredients. The fragrances play with contrasts that ultimately combine to form a unique DNA reflecting Prin Lomros's personal taste. Okay, so this is going to be, I suppose, his personal taste, what he would like to wear, personal fragrances. So, with all that being said, let's get into the discovery sets. If you enjoy the channel, be sure to sub, hit the like button, and let me know if you've tried any of these in the description. We're gonna smell Mriga first. Mriga. Right. So the name doesn't really give me any hints. In his first brand, they did give hints because they were sort of like positive and negative experiences in his life, and they tried to recreate certain things like sugar melon, and there was one called Sweet Farewell, I think. Right. So Mriga. I expect this to be the most challenging brand out of the 3. I mean, it literally said on Parfumo that these are going to be based on animalistic ingredients, so I expect heavy animalics, heavy ouds maybe. We'll just have to wait and see. So, let's see what we get from the first one, Mriga. Okay. Very light. Did I miss? No, I don't think I did. Um, I took a break in between recording all these episodes because I'm recording them all in one night. I've taken like 30-minute breaks in between all of these episodes. So, my nose isn't cooked. Very, very, very faint, musky animalic. Very faint though. I'm talking about like I'm having trouble picking it up. Very interesting. I'm gonna go to the notes because I just want to see what this could possibly be. That's forming such a faint animalic smell. I mean, it really does not come off as very, very strong here. Um, oh, Moringa means deer, and there's deer musk. Okay, so this is probably natural deer musk. I gotta say, it's not. I wear way more animalic stuff than this sometimes. Very light, airy, slight animalic touch. Um, this is the type of scent profile you have to put on skin because it's a natural ingredient. It's going to be very different on skin. So I'm not surprised that I'm not getting much off of strip. Um, Overall, though, I'm not really that blown away, and it doesn't really entice me to put it on skin, to be honest. I'm gonna give this like a 7 out of 10. It's not really the scent profile I gravitate towards. All right, next up is a perfume with a really beautiful name. It's also an extrait de parfum. Are these all extrait de parfum? No, this is a parfum. This is an extrait de parfum, which the same thing? I don't know. This is Indigo Night, though. Let's see what this one is all about. I've said it in every single video that I've made, but if a brand gives you these samples, right? Sprayers like this, they really care. This is showing that they really they want you to have a good first impression. Sometimes with the sprayers, they just don't work, and that's a really bad first impression for a brand if like the brand doesn't even care enough to give you a good atomizer on a sample. Okay, but Indigo Night. Name doesn't really give me much, I'm gonna be honest. I do love it though. It's a beautiful name. Maybe the scent profile will connect it. Beautiful. Okay, so this is like it's pretty strong, but it's kind of it's well balanced, I guess. It's well tailored. Soft, sort of powdery, floral, like a purple flower, like an indigo flower. Okay, so we're starting to connect the dots here. Yeah, like a nice, almost smells like a guerlain. It almost smells. This is like very French smelling to me. With that powdery violet, maybe powdery violet, powdery iris thing. There's more going on here though. There's like this spicy edge. There's almost like a slight green, very green. It's sort of blue, fruity, like a very slight fruity thing as well. Out of curiosity, I just want to look at the notes just to. I'm pretty sure this is violet and iris. Yes, violet. Okay, violet, leather. Yes, nutmeg. Yep. Okay, so hmm, very interesting fragrance. It's this violet leather, smooth, powdery thing. Smells very natural. A lot of the time when you have these powdery scent profiles, they can come off as like makeup-y or like too synthetic or there's something wrong. This smells naturally powdered. Like it like a took the petals and you just smash them into a fine powder if that's even possible. This is what they would smell like. Really beautiful. I'm gonna have to give this a just for an execution alone. It's not really what I would typically wear. I have to give this pretty high ratings though. This is like an 8.5 for me. Really, really nice. Beautiful powdery floral. Next one up is Anatolia. Anatolia by Prin. Mr. Prin Lomros. He really makes a lot of perfume, doesn't he? A lot of perfume. And stain. It's more of a clear liquid there. Um, Anatolia. It smells like a candy that I used to eat when I was a kid. It smells like what are those dusty little candies you would get? No one wanted them during Halloween. They came stacked in a really thin cylinder. Were they sweet tarts? No, it was something different. Again, this is sort of soft, a very soft, sweet, powdery smell. Oral, maybe aldehydic. I'm gonna look this up again. Yeah, okay. So dates, honey, lucum, something like that. Leather, suede, oud, incense, apple, cacao, cinnamon, cumin, and amber. I have to say, I don't get any of the heavy notes in there. I don't get any oud. I don't get any cacao. I don't get any patchouli. I don't get any amber. I'm getting this soft, leathery floral with some maybe like a sweet edge. And that's pretty much it. Um Maybe this changes a lot on skin. It has something it is a little edgy. There's a little edge to it, but I wouldn't describe it as like an oud edge or even like a woody edge. It's just sort of very slightly green, maybe like a green edge. I don't know. I'm not really blown away, to be honest with you, initially. Maybe on skin, this would be a lot different. I think this about a 7. All right, next one up is one that I'm really excited for this one. This is Burmite Honey. Burmite Honey. Maybe he's trying to replicate a specific type of honey that's native to Thailand or something. Holy shit. Look at the color of this stuff. Look at that. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not spray this on clothing. Not do that. Oh my god. Dude, look. Okay. Burmite Honey. Whoa. I haven't even put this up, but this is potent. Potent in the air. Very fucking strong. It is permeating the entire room I'm in right now. Oh, very strong. Okay. Whoa. We got some nuclear powered stuff. This fragrance. Not in a synthetic way. Like this is just strong because it's strong, you know, not strong because there's some like amber wood or anything. Yeah, it does smell like animalic honey. Honey does have that animalic side in fragrances. It's used it's used a lot to actually smell like an animalic ingredient, if that makes sense, or honey can go animalic is what I'm trying to say. It's powdery. It's not too powdery, but it definitely has that powdery edge. Um I don't know what else I'm smelling though. I'm getting honey, getting something else. There's something else in here that I need to pinpoint. They're florals, definitely florals. Maybe I can pick out just something like neroli, orange blossom, sort of white floral, bitter green edge. Um, this is strong though. I mean, I'm engulfed in this. Um, I can't really pick up much else other than the slightly animalic, powdery honey with this green, white floral sort of neroli orange blossom thing, and maybe some leather. But it's the thing that's kind of getting me. It's not sweet. It's not sweet at all. Like there, I would really not say this is what people would think of as honey. Like when you think honey, you're like, oh, this can be a sweet, you know, fragrance. It's gonna be a gourmand. No, no, this is not that type of honey. It's not that type of honey at all. I would say this is very dry as well. So, Burmite Honey, really crazy fragrance. 7.5 out of 10. Very unique scent profile. On skin, I have a feeling this would get a lot darker. I might put this on skin, but I'm kind of scared of how strong it is. It's no joke. All right, second to last one. This is Mandodari. Mandodari. This is also an extrait de parfum. Mandodari. What is going on with you, Mandodari? Let that sit for a couple seconds after Burmite Honey, which completely fried my entire brain. Name really isn't giving me many hints. Ooh. Uh, hmm. Stinky. This might be oud, but maybe it's a type of oud I've never really encountered before. It's animalic. It's for sure animalic, like sweaty animalic up front. I'm not sure if it's civet. I'm not sure if it's some sort of musk or like deer musk. I have no idea. but this is naughty, guys. This is dirty. This is stinky. Hissy a little bit. Florals? Jasmine, maybe? Like heavy indolic jasmine. Very, very animalic jasmine. Um, that's really like all I'm getting. I'm getting this big animalic note with maybe a little bit of floral nuances. I think it's civet. Mandodari. What do we got? Aldehydes, civet, champaka, frangipani, opium, coffee tuberose. Okay. Gardenia, ash, cumin. Yep. Sweaty with that civet. Teakwood, black pepper, sandalwood, and tobacco. So this is like an animalic tuberose. 5 out of 10. All right, last and hopefully not least, this is Saringkarn. Saringkarn. Also an extrait de parfum. Saringkarn. So the liquid is diabolical looking. So we'll see how this is. I am surprised I have not really picked up a lot of oud. I have to be honest. I thought this was a pretty oud heavy brand. Maybe this will be the oud. I don't know. Maybe I was just completely wrong. I'll give Prin Lomros one thing. I don't know what I'm smelling sometimes, dude. No clue. Like these are unique. These are otherworldly smells. These are not common. So good on him for that. And the same thing's happening here. I really don't know what I'm smelling here. I'm gonna look this up again. I mean, this guy has me completely stumped. Saringkarn. What are you? I don't get anything. I mean, I'm looking at the notes right now. We're talking about rose. Oud? No. Not at least right now. I don't get that at all. I get tobacco. I get the tobacco in this. I definitely get, there's also plum listed. Okay. Okay, there's like a woody smokiness, but is that the oud? I don't get any florals. There are a ton of florals listed in here. There's rose. There's 2 types of rose, damask rose and rose de mai. There's champaka. There's ylang ylang. I don't get any florals. Like, at all. All I'm getting right now is this sort of smoked tobacco sweet thing. It's not that sweet. I don't want you to get the idea that it's like sickly sweet. It definitely isn't. This is something that has to go on skin. I might put this one on skin because this looks promising to me, at least. It has that like oud rose, floral thing going on for it. I kind of like how it's smoky woody. Yeah, off strip, hard to pick apart for sure. Almost don't even want to rate it. I'm gonna give it like a 7, just a middle of the road 7. And I think I'm gonna put this one on skin. Saringkarn. Going on skin. Put a little bit on skin there. Let it chill out for a second. This is the final fragrance in the discovery set, by the way. So while I dry down, I'll just talk about my thoughts about the 3 brands. So Stranger's Perfumery, I think, is bottom of the tier for me. Wasn't for me. There was a lot of sweet, weird stuff in there. I respect the ideas of a lot of them. There were some good tea ones in there. But yeah, wasn't really for me. I'm gonna have to put Prin, which is the brand I just sampled, in the second place. I think Parfums Prasanna was my favorite. It had beautiful incenses. But let's see what Saringkarn is doing on skin, just for rounding out this video's sake. Okay, immediately it's way more round on the skin. It's way fuller. And that's what happens with these fragrances, especially stuff like this that's sort of artisanal, that comes off as really handmade and high amount of naturals in the perfume. You have to put it on skin. Um, I can't put all of these on skin. That would just be ridiculous. I wouldn't be able to really smell anything individually. But Saringkarn on skin immediately, it's I can pick up more. I can pick up the florals now. They're kind of they're kind of green. It's like a green rose. And it's rounder and fuller. It still has that smoky sweetness to it. So yeah, 7.5 on skin. That is pretty much gonna wrap it up though, guys. This is the end of the Prin Lomros speed run sample session. We went through all of his brands, ton of fragrances. Um, Overall, I don't really know if there was anything for me, to be honest with you. I recorded all of these videos in one session. I'm gonna obviously revisit them as I just go around. I when I'm edit videos at night, I typically put something on just to like smell it. So I'm gonna continue to sample these, continue to see if anything really grows on me. I really liked the one of the incenses from Parfums Persona. Um, and that was probably my favorite out of his entire brand. So let me know if you've tried anything from these brands in the comment section, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the sub button, hit the like button, and yeah, I'm going to continue to sample these. And if anything changes, I'll probably do an update video. I'll see you guys then.